Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And wrong intro, that's Alana's intro. I am watching Alana's video currently, but okay. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, I'm Lydia, and if you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, join the growing family, turn notifications on, and while you're down there, give me a big thumbs up because it really does help me out. Also, comment below a question so I can film a Christmas Q&A. Make it Christmas and mental health themed, please. Today I want to talk about trauma at Christmas. Now, the reason I want to make this video is because Christmas can be a really hard time. You're spending time with family, and I know for me, I spend it with my mom, my grandparents, my sisters, and I do have trauma relating to my mom. And while I love my mom and I wouldn't be the same without her, when I was younger she was abusive. And that kind of stays around you for your future. Like, it still affects me now. Like, I'm with her and I'm thinking it's used to hurt me. So, trauma at Christmas. Let's talk. It's not an easy subject, but we're here to make everything all okay. I wish I could make it better for everybody, but I can't. I'm not a magician. Unfortunately, it would be pretty cool if socks came on my ears, wouldn't it? Why did I say socks coming out of my ears? I hate socks. So yeah, best of times. It doesn't matter when it is. It's trauma's hard. Trauma is a hard thing to live with and deal with and cope with and manage. I said four things there that could just all be labelled under the same thing. No, I live with trauma every day of my life, and it gets upsetting sometimes, but Christmas can be especially triggering because say you lost somebody, like I did, through suicide. That person's gone forever, and no matter how horrible the relationship was, you'd love this person. Like, I was so happy with this person that I dated, and when he committed suicide, I was left feeling broken, and I blamed it on me, and it's just hard to live with because it's a constant reminder. When you get trains, when you get buses, when you get taxis, you're worried about people jumping in front of them. It's so triggering. But Christmas is especially hard because you're reminded of that fact. I don't get that. So here are some tips for how to cope with trauma around Christmas. 1. Build a gong. Take 2 halves of cut in half socks and fill the bottom half with rice. Then you put a little hat on and you put skin coloured tights around the sock, and you twist a little nose and you put the hair on and build a gong to remember a person, if that's what your trauma is. I did that when I was in hospital, and honestly it helped so much. I didn't build mine around Christmas because that's not what my trauma is, but it did help with the trauma because it gave me something to remember them by. And like I said, it was an abusive relationship, it wasn't good. And in the new year, I'll make a video talking about red flags in relationships. If that's something you want to see, let me know in the comments down below. Tip number 2. Tip number 2 is journal it. If you're feeling triggered, grab a piece of paper, grab your journal, grab a notebook, grab the back of a receipt, and just write on it how you're feeling and what's bothering you, and then screw it up, throw it in the bin to do a trauma. Throw it in the bin. Bin please. Boing. Okay, so the next tip is one that I use every year, and that is breathing exercises, because I get worked up and my breathing gets fast and I start hyperventilating. To my family it looks like I'm having a panic attack, but in reality I'm having a trauma response to certain things. So I learned the box breathing method. This box breathing is something I recommend in most videos because it's just so good at helping you calm down. And I use this tip every day, but I also use it when I'm triggered because I can remember it. It's very easy to remember. I actually have a sticker of it in my journal. So this is my journal, and on the second page I have breathing exercises. I also have this. This and that are box breathing. So you count to 4 in, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. And it really does help. Do you know you can tell this is my journal? My handwriting sucks. Another coping skill that I use is talking to a camera. Now you will notice this around Christmas. I may be posting more on my second channel. If you want to know my second channel, please DM me on Instagram or Twitter, and I will give you the link to my second channel. I'm not linking it in the description or anything because I don't want people to watch out. Basically it's where I post all the shit that I don't want on my main channel. So far it only has 1 video on, so I took the rest down. But I record a video talking about what I'm feeling, and then I just leave it on my camera, delete it, upload it to my second channel. You know, they're all good options. Another thing I like to do on Christmas Eve is this. I lost my great granddad in 2015. He gave me some inheritance money, all of which has been spent. I don't have any inheritance money left. What I do to remember my great granddad, because when I was younger and he was alive, he used to give me and my sisters arts and craft bags with like colouring books, how to draw books, nice little craft set, and every year the bag weighed an absolute ton. I could never carry it down the stairs. The last time I saw my granddad helping, I was underweight. I was struggling with an eating disorder. I still have an eating disorder, but it's not as bad as it used to be. And I did drawings and I wrote down how I felt, and he was looking through my drawings and he came across this note that I'd written, and it was so depressing, but he didn't say anything. He didn't tell my mom, he didn't tell my grandparents, he just said, oh, that's nice. I think he understood that I was struggling. Every Christmas Eve we used to go to his flat and celebrate, so now what I do on Christmas Eve is I light a candle to represent him, because I want to keep his memory alive. And I know that's sometimes hard to do, but his death really did traumatise me. Basically my grandma, I was living at my grandparents at the time, and my grandma got a phone call from the hospital saying, can you come now? We don't know if you'll make it in time. And when we got there, they said, for his dignity, we're going to let him die. And my grandma was like, why are you asking me to choose? And I was like, I said to her, they're not asking you to choose, they have said what they're doing. They're going to stop all life-saving mechanisms. And then we went in to see him, and he flatlined once, and he started his heart again, and I went into the bathroom and I punched a hand dryer off the wall because I was so upset. And I came back, sat down, and he was gone. So it's not easy. It's not easy, and all I hear whenever I think of him is the sound of the flatline. And that sound fucking terrifies me. Which is why, when I lived in Preston, I never went with the ambulance crew to the hospital. Or the police, I never went to the hospital with them because I can't deal with that sound. But yeah, that sound just haunts me. And all these times that I've been to hospital this year, I've been terrified of hearing the machines because it just reminds me of when my great-granddad died. Because the difference between losing him to losing my ex-boyfriend, one, is family, but two, that was a natural death. He had his 9th heart attack, and that's what killed him. Whereas my ex-boyfriend didn't die in a hospital. He died when he got hit by the train. Sorry, this has turned into a bit of a me getting upset video, which has been happening a lot recently. But I do want to say, it does get easier. Like, it's not all bad. Like, yes, these noises and trains terrify me now, but I'm a lot calmer about it now. Like I said, lighting a candle to represent those lost that you miss is a great way of coping. And I'm actually going to end this video here because it's getting it on to 20 minutes and nobody wants to listen to me ramble for 20 minutes. So yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!